I wasn't in love with him. I know everyone thought I was, but I wasn't. I loved him, of course. It was impossible not to love Felix. And that was part of the problem. Everyone loved him. Everyone wanted to be around him. It exhausted him. People just wouldn't leave him alone. Especially the girls. Christ, the girls. It was embarrassing, really, how everyone fawned over him. I think, honestly, that's why he liked me so much. I protected him. I was honest with him. I understood him. I loved him. I loved him. I loved him. But was I in love with him?
Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino, and we want to know,
Have you seen this one?
So, yeah. And when he gets a little excited about the movie he's going to make me watch, I'm like, uh-oh.
That's not always a good thing. It's not always a good thing.
But like Kelly said,
No.
It's always fun. Well, anyway, everybody, welcome. We're back with episode number 195. Keith, how you doing, buddy?
Jay, I couldn't complain, man. I'm doing quite well. How about yourself, my friend?
I'm doing good. It's a very dreary day here in Austin, Texas today, but I'm kind of enjoying the rain because it's kind of a nice, cozy feeling. You know, when you have to go out, I don't have to go out in it, so I'm good. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So,
Hear
what's the
you.
weather like there?
It's hot, man. It is like it's
Poor
full
thing.
blown height of summer. It's just horrible. Yeah, it's so hot now.
Well, you know,
I do hear your weather, and it makes me sometimes wish that I was there. So just think about that. Like,
Okay.
if we could snap our fingers and switch places, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
I think all three of us would do that. And speaking
All
of
three
the
of us.
three of us, our good friend Kellie Arnold is here. Hey, Kellie.
Hello. From Maine.
And Kelly's in a totally different weather situation.
Maine, Austin, and Peru. I mean,
But we're
hitting
having
the
a heat wave, as I said. We're in the 40s right now.
Oh my-
That's a heat
wave.
wave. It's a heat wave. It's in the
Oh my God!
40s.
Don't die of heat exhaustion. Oh my
I
God!
know.
You poor
Right,
thing.
man. Like, get your t-shirts out.
sweating.
Flip flop
The
there.
weather could not be more different in the
Right.
two
I
places
know.
that
We're
we
like
are. It's
so.
funny.
We checked all the boxes.
Well, I'm really excited that we got together today to talk about this movie we're going to talk about. But before
Yeah.
that, let's talk about what's been entertaining us lately. And as we were saying earlier, it doesn't have to be something new. It's just whatever you've been watching or listening to lately.
Right.
Kelly, you got anything that you want to share?
Yeah, I have both. Well, no, I think they're not. I was gonna say a movie but one's just longer than the other, I think,
Okay.
or older than the other. I don't know. They're both kind of old and new. One's old and one's old and new. Anyway, I'll just say them. The first one is True Detective.
Oh, the new
So
one?
it is
Yeah,
old
yeah.
and new. And actually, I've been watching both the old and new.
Uh-huh.
So I'd watched like the very first one and then just never returned, which is so me. That's so on.
I've done
brand
that
for
so
me.
many times myself. Yeah.
I'll
I've
watch
done that
like
many
one
times.
episode and then I'll just keep on living and then forget
Mhm.
all about it.
Mhm.
But
There's too many other things to see.
exactly. So, but with the new one coming out with Jodie Foster, I was
Yes.
like, oh, because of course
Yes.
I love her.
Uh-huh.
So I was kind
Yeah.
of intrigued. And then but I also wanted to kind of get a premise again. So I went back and I watched the first season, and then we've been watching the new season. So, and I really like Jodie Foster. She's amazing in it,
I love
as well
Jodie
as all
Foster
the
too.
women in it. I really like the women-led aspect of it.
I like it too.
the new
And I
season.
like that there's kind of a supernatural aspect to this.
Yes, it has a little bit of
series.
that horror aspect
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
that
There's a
I
little bit of
enjoy.
supernatural, scary stuff going on here.
I
That
know.
has not been in
There's
the
some
others.
fun
yeah.
scenes for
The
sure.
first
I won't ruin
season,
it, but
the first season with Woody Harrelson
Yes,
and
that's the one I watched.
all right, Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was the best that I've seen so far. The second season was okay. It was
Yeah,
okay.
see, I haven't watched any of the other ones. I
It was
told the
okay.
exact same thing as what you said. So I just watched the first one, and
Yeah.
like I said, I really enjoyed it.
Oh, so
And now
good.
I'm really enjoying the kind of women-led aspect, show. So
Absolutely. It's really cool. Awesome.
yeah, so that, and then this one is truly old. Shameless. I had never seen Shameless. It really lives up to, and so I've been watching. We've been watching it from beginning all the way.
Okay.
And here's what.
You're
Well, okay,
watching the American version, right? Not the
I didn't
original
even know there was
Australian
a.
version. Yep,
No, I
yeah.
didn't know there was a.
See, Rick and I used to watch the Australian version of it.
There's an Australian
Oh,
version?
That was the original.
interesting.
And then
Okay, I'm gonna
they
have to check
redid it
that
for
out.
America.
Okay.
And I saw some of it. I haven't seen it, and I thought it was really good. But by that point, I'd like done
Yeah, you'd
Shameless.
overshame it. Well, it's a lot. Let me
It
tell
is
you.
a
So,
lot.
like, it is.
It is a lot.
Good, but it is like I feel like the writers are taking bets on like how far can they go on everything. They just keep going.
Oh,
I
But the
like that.
you should have seen the
I like that.
Australian one.
The
Oh,
actors
yeah.
are great in it.
Mhm.
But I tell you what, like I watch it before bed, and then I have the craziest dreams that I know are coming from that because it's
How
not
funny.
me. The dreams that
Oh,
I
that's
have,
cool.
I'm just like, no, this is not me. This is that show because it's
That's
just
so
the
funny.
wildness of it.
That's so funny.
It truly is named appropriately. So anyway, those are my
Shameless.
those are my shows, and that's
Well,
all.
what about you, Keith?
Well, I've seen a couple old ones too. This one, well, I just happened to be channel surfing and I came across this a couple nights ago. You've all heard of it. It's Fargo from the Coen brothers from
yeah.
1996. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I had
Yeah.
never seen it all the way through in its entirety, and I didn't see it from the very
Oh.
beginning, but I got in pretty early and I was able to see it.
Oh.
And oh man, it's still so good. Love Fargo. Love the actors and
yeah.
the comedy is it's hilarious. Yeah, very good
Absolutely.
one. Another one's on the other end of the spectrum. I saw again Hereditary from
Oh, yeah,
Ari
baby.
Aster.
Hereditary.
Oh,
My
man.
goodness, this
Classic.
movie is so
Love it.
so good.
Classic.
Bro,
And
Toni
so
Collette should have won a Best Actress
know,
for
it's
that.
because-
She
She
was
should
so
have at
good.
least been nominated. See,
At
I
least
know. They
nominated.
just hate the horror genre.
yeah, that's it. The
Uh-huh.
Oscars, they very, very, very rarely nominate people from horror films for Oscars.
This one should have
So
won
good.
a number of
Oh,
different
she
ones.
should have been up there, right? I mean, up in the top
Right.
5. Oh,
Regardless of genre. I mean,
Yeah,
the movie itself
that
was just
performance was
ripping.
that
insane.
exactly, Kelly. That performance was amazing. She was amazing, and I mean, she's good in everything.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
good.
right.
I mean,
She
she was.
is.
Remember,
She's
she was in
wonderful.
The Sixth Sense. I mean, she's been
Oh,
in so many
yeah.
things,
She's been,
and Knives Out, and all these fun movies.
Oh,
Stuff
yeah,
that-
yeah.
She's so versatile and amazing. I
Yeah.
put her up there with Meryl Streep. I'm sorry, I do.
I haven't
Yeah, she
seen
was
a
in-
bad part by her yet.
have you ever seen that show, The United States of
Oh yes,
Tara? Or
Tara. Yeah, the United States
Tara?
of Tara.
I think it's Tara.
I
Yeah,
think
and
it's Tara.
she's
Yeah.
the main character, but she
Oh, she's
plays
so good.
she plays
She has
a
multiple
DID.
personalities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
so
cool.
she plays all of these characters. She changes like on a whim. It is incredible. Like I loved
You know,
that show.
I remember way back in the 80s, her very first film when she was a kid, basically in Australia. It was called Muriel's Wedding.
Yes.
And she was a girl obsessed with ABBA music. Her and her
Yes.
friend were obsessed with ABBA music. And
Who
I
isn't?
fell in love with her in that movie. I fell in love with her. And then I've watched her basically grow up into this amazing
I know.
artist. She's amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she is.
Oh.
Yeah. Everything about that movie. It is a
Oh.
top tier movie.
It's
in every aspect of the word.
one of the most classic modern horror films
I watch
that have
it
been
every
created.
day.
Yeah.
It's so full of drama and the
Oh.
plot. There's some very tragic things that happen in this
Oh,
movie
gosh.
too.
Very.
And they
very.
sell it to you hard, man. It's just
Holy
hard, yeah.
crap! Do they ever? Yeah. This
right.
Is,
Once you watch this, you're gonna have certain sounds and pictures in your head that you cannot
you
get
can't,
away.
Never.
can't get away
yeah,
from.
never can you. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, right. No thanks. Anyway, that's all that I got. How about you, Jay? What's been entertaining you?
Okay, I got a bunch of stuff. First of all, once a year, I either read or listen to, and lately it's been listening to my favorite novel ever, which is To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh yes.
And I listen to it read by Sissy Spacek. And I'm telling you, I
love
talk
that.
about this probably once a year on this show, but I tell you, you have to, if you love this book, you got to hear her read it.
I have
She,
heard it, yeah.
she is Scout. Her accent,
I
the way
know.
she is Scout, it's Scout telling her
that's
story.
Cool. That's
Wonderful.
cool.
Anyway, okay, so Last night, Joe Bob had his very violent Valentine show on.
Let's hear it, man. Throw it, Jay. Throw it down. Let's hear it.
So much fun, him and Darcy. And the first
Funny
film of
show.
the double feature was Freeway. which we
Freeway.
Oh yeah.
Love that movie, man.
covered-
Love
which
it.
Keith made me watch for episode number 74 on this show.
That was
and I loved it.
74.
Episode
Wow, that was
74. Think about
was
that.
that
Keith. That's
long
a long time
ago?
Yeah. Long
I
time ago.
remember it though.
Yeah,
Over 120 episodes ago.
120 episodes.
It's amazing. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Amazing.
Okay. Two movies that I saw at the theater that are not getting really great reviews, but I enjoyed.
That's
One
okay.
was Mean Girls. The new version of Mean Girls.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't
How
even
was it?
know.
Yeah,
feel
I
like I'm
saw
out of
that.
the loop.
My friend Cynthia and I went to see it. We laughed through the entire movie. We
Oh,
enjoyed
okay.
the hell out of it. Tina
Is it
Fey
cheap?
is still running it, and she is rocking it.
Oh, cool.
Well,
okay.
anything by her is
Oh,
gonna be a
absolutely.
big deal.
But it's not getting the great reviews, and I don't get it. I thought
Huh.
it was really well done. Another movie that's not getting great reviews that I went to see was our good friend Shauna West. Shauna, and I went to see it.
Shauna.
Yeah.
Yay.
Argyle.
Oh, you told me.
Yeah. Argyle
never
is
heard-
not
never
getting
heard.
good reviews. And we
Really?
laughed. I mean, we laughed nonstop. And the twists in this movie come from right and left and from you
Oh,
never know
really?
where they're coming from. Listen to this cast. Bryce Dallas Howard, Sam Rockwell, Catherine O'Hara. Oh my God,
Oh, I
she's from
love-
Schitt's Creek. Hello.
I love her.
Bryan Cranston, Henry
Uh-huh.
Cavill, Ariana DeBose, Dua Lipa, John Cena, and Richard E. Grant, who is in the movie we're talking about today, by the way.
Oh,
Okay, I also like John Cena in almost
Oh,
everything he does. too,
John
'cause
Cena's
he's-
good.
Isn't
he
he-
loves to make fun of himself, and that's
He
what
really
I
does.
love.
He's got a great sense of humor, and he's really cute in this movie. There's
Okay.
something I'm watching. Oh, no. Okay. Another movie I went to see at the theater that I don't recommend. Lisa Frankenstein.
what was
Oh,
wrong with
Lisa.
that, Lisa?
Okay. It's written by Cody Diablo, who I think is a wonderful writer. I think she's fantastic. But my problem with this movie is the lead actress. She was
Oh,
so
no.
unlikable. She's
Really?
so unlikable, and she's supposed to be kind of like a bad, like you're like
a bad
a
Frankenstein.
bad, yeah. She's
Uh,
not
A
she's
naughty
not supposed to
Frankenstein.
be nice, but she's so unlikable that I just like I
You
couldn't deal
can't
with it.
cheer for
I
her.
literally I was at the Alamo, and I got something to eat, and I was literally like, I'm gonna go get my waiter and just pay out early and leave because I don't even want to finish
Wow,
this movie.
really?
No.
How
Oh
often do
my
I do that?
gosh.
That's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do that very often. So yeah, I don't recommend it. Or if
Mm.
you want to see it, wait till it's streaming somewhere and you have to pay extra for it because I don't. It's not worth seeing on the big screen and paying extra money.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now a series that I'm watching on television right now. It's on FX, but I watched it on Hulu. Feud. It's season 2 of Feud,
Okay.
which the first one was Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. This one
Oh.
is Capote and the Swans. It's about Truman Capote.
Okay.
Ah.
It's
Okay.
directed by Gus Van Sant. Truman Capote is played by Tom Hollander. And man, is he doing a great job. Oh my God, he
Really?
sounds and acts just like him. But listen to this cast, okay? Also, Naomi Watts, Diane
Oh.
Lane, Chloe
Okay.
Savini, Demi
Okay.
Moore,
Wow.
Holy
Cal-
moly.
Callista Flockhart, Molly
Wow.
Ringwald, and
What?
Treat Williams.
Man, all-star cast.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
they're
not
back.
kidding. And everybody is killing it in this show.
Oh
It
my
is so
gosh.
much fun. It's
That
I'm
sounds
having-
fun. Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's
I
all
might
about
check it
Truman
out.
Capote. Back in his day, got in with all these society women,
Mhm.
and they became his close friends and confidants, and they told him everything. And then he wrote this story that was basically an expose on all of them, and he couldn't understand why they didn't want to be around him anymore.
Huh.
It's so much
great.
fun, y'all. It is so much fun. I really
All right.
recommend it. Yeah. So, let's talk about. Are we ready to
Speaking
talk
of
about?
scandals
Yeah. Speaking of scandalous people
Uh,
and high society.
and high society.
And high society. Are we ready to talk about Saltburn?
yeah, let's go.
Yes,
Let's
please.
do
Okay,
this.
let's do it.
Oh, nice tux.
Thank you.
Wow, it's a rental, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Where are we going, Felix?
You think you'll go home?
Honestly, home doesn't mean the same for me as it does for you, Felix.
Well, why don't you come home with me? Come to Saltburn.
see why Felix likes you so much. You're so, real.
Oliver, I have a complete and utter horror of ugliness. Ever since I was very young. I don't know why.
Maybe because you're a terrible person.
Lots of people get lost in Saltburn.
This place, it's not for you.
I can honestly say that these last few months have been the happiest of my life. Anything else I should know about?
No, just be yourself. They'll love you. It's relaxed, I promise.
The movie is Saltburn from last year, 2023, directed by Emerald Fennell. This is, by the way, this is our 291st film that we've covered on this show.
Ooh,
291, is that
This is
right?
number 291. Yeah, we are coming up on episode 200 pretty soon, which I'm really excited about. But I just had to bring that up. I was looking on the website. I was like, wow, 291 movies. Okay. The stars of this film: Barry Keogh, who was wonderful in The Banshees of Inisherin. I mean, I saw that. Now he's in another movie that I really want to see, but I haven't. I've heard a lot about: The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
You should see it. I can't believe you haven't seen it.
You've seen it, Kelly?
It.
Okay,
you've seen it. Yeah.
I recommend it for this.
Okay,
show,
awesome. Okay, we might do that because I've heard really interesting things about it. Then also,
I'm not going to say anything more.
Yeah, I know. I also hear that nobody wants to spoil anything, so it's like okay.
Okay.
It also stars Jacob Elordi. He was in Euphoria, the series Euphoria with what's her name?
Yeah. I
the one
her name either.
She has one name and she's gorgeous, and I can't think of it right now. Anyway, okay.
I can't either.
Also, it stars Rosamund Pike
my
from
favorite.
Gone Girl.
My
From
favorite.
Gone Girl,
She's my favorite character.
Yeah, Keith made me watch Gone Girl in one of her episodes, and that's a great movie, man.
Yeah, Gone Girl.
And as I mentioned before, Richard E. Grant is in this, who was also in Argyle, and he was also in Gosford Park, if you're familiar with that. Richard E. Grant has been around for years and years and years. He's a legend. Quick summary from IMDb. I always steal the summary, a student at Oxford University finds himself drawn into the world of a charming and aristocratic classmate who invites him to his eccentric family's sprawling estate for a summer never to be forgotten. And that estate's name, Saltburn.
I love that description.
That description didn't say anything about what's really going on in this movie, right?
It's so
vague. It's so vague. Like, oh, what a boring movie. Swipe left.
Right?
No thanks.
It's the perfect description for this movie. It's like opposite of it.
It's so vague. There's no talk of sexuality and espionage and double crossing.
What if you're just like a family going, "Oh, this sounds lovely. We'll watch it with the kids."
Right.
We can put this and Mary Poppins together for a double feature.
Yes, exactly. And then all of a sudden, wait a second.
It gets dark pretty quick. Okay, so in late 2006. Scholarship student Oliver Quick. I love the name Oliver Quick for one thing. Oliver Quick.
Too. Oliver Quick.
Kind of sounds like Oliver Twist.
Yeah, it does absolutely. A poor guy,
That's what I was thinking.
A poor British guy. Yeah.
That's exactly where I was going.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So he's from Prescott. He struggles to fit in at the University of Oxford because of his inexperience with upper class manners. He's a poor guy that's there on scholarship, and they all look at him like, oh, the poor guy. Yeah. So, but he ends up befriending Felix Catton, who is a very affluent and popular student, and who's sympathetic to Oliver's stories about his parents. Oliver talks about his parents being, addicts and their substance abuse and their mental health issues, and he talks about a really rough home life. And and at this point, I'm believing that, and and I'm kind of foreshadowing things to come. But
yeah, exactly.
Let's just say that Oliver. Okay, I want to ask you all something. How soon did you think that Oliver was like not the good guy you thought he was at first?
Oh, from the very beginning. From
Right,
the very
right?
beginning. And part of it's because I started to watch this movie because I had seen so much social media traffic about it. And everyone was talking about how jaw-dropping it was and how
there are some moments that are like, wow.
But I was expecting it to go in a completely. I thought it was be more on the horror side. I was expecting more like a what's that one about the Midsommar. I thought it'd be like more like Midsommar.
Oh, okay.
And so I thought it was going to go, but it kind of did its own little. This movie will do its own dark twist.
It did.
And I knew it would, but it was weird, and many parts were like, "What?"
I started being suspicious, like when the sexual thing started happening. I was like, I have questions. I had like, Oliver, what's going on with you, sir?
Well, when Oliver becomes distraught over his father's sudden death, Felix says, "Oh, hey, buddy, well, first of all, Oliver helps him out because he has a flat
his
tire.
bike broke down.
And Oliver's like, "Oh, here, take my bike, and I'll just
Oliver happened to be rolling by. Hey, what a nice guy, too, right? Just take my bike. I'll walk yours back home. I'll walk you back home, man. What a guy! Oliver is just the typical nice best friend.
Just a nice guy who's going through a rough life, and has so many coincidences happen in his life. It's just amazing.
There is like the very it's a very clear theme where he left that other kind of like mathematically inclined kind of a friend who was like the outcast himself, and then he's just kind of like physically finagled his way, if you will, into the upper echelon of social life.
It's kind of like there was definitely like the foreshadowing of like we're not them, kind of that conversation early on with that friend
with
of his,
weird guy.
That weird guy, and they're like, we don't need them, and all this. We're definitely different than them, and then you could kind of see like the twinkle in Oliver's eye.
Like, the twinkle. That's a good way to put it. I like that, Kelly.
Okay, let me just say this: Barry Keogh, I think, is brilliant in this movie. The main character. I just think he's brilliant.
I can't imagine a better job by anyone else.
I can't either. I mean, this is one of those instances. It's like American Psycho. It's one of those movies where you're like, no one else could do this. Like he did this. You know what I mean?
Right.
It
is his role. His work.
He becomes this character.
And it happens what we seem to think is seamlessly, but in the end we realize he was like this the whole time.
Right, and the evolution, and that's actually why it's interesting to watch after the second time.
Yeah, agreed. Because now the whole story in the back of your head, so
it was
you
really
see
fun
what
to
he was
watch it
doing from the get-go.
Exactly, Kelly. I was going to say the same thing. My second watching was so much more fun than the first one because knowing when you have all that info already,
you see it in there. And so that's what's fascinating too.
You see what a good performance he made because he actually was like showing joy and like, okay, I'm doing this now, and it's like, you little shit.
Right.
You little shit. Acting that he's acting like it's, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing that
not
he's
acting.
Yes, exactly. But he's acting that he's acting. That's the thing that was I like. And you can see those layers, and that's what was exciting for me.
In his eyes, and oh god, he's so good.
Oh gosh, you just kind of you felt all the feelings.
Yes, it's so fun. Oh my god, I really love this movie a lot. You can tell.
I can't tell.
No, you can't tell at all, right? So when Oliver becomes distraught over his father's sudden death, Felix says, "Come to Saltburn, the family house." So. At Saltburn,
just rocking the
just rocking it. So at Saltburn, Oliver meets Felix's eccentric parents, Sir James and Lady Elspeth. Elspeth. Oh my God, Rosamund Pike is just amazing. She should have been nominated for an Oscar this year too.
She is just perfection.
So
go ahead.
Up until this point, I do not know exactly what's going on.
Of course not the first time.
You're not meant to know. That's why you enjoy it the second time.
There's little. there are little clues of things that people say and things people
Yeah.
do that make me think, oh my God, what, like, at
Yeah.
first I thought that Oliver was going to be the victim.
Me too.
Because one of the sisters goes, "Oh, you're like the new boy this year. Like
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
the
I like
flavor
you
of
better than the
week."
one last year.
Yeah, that was it. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, they're going to decapitate him and drink his
Yeah.
blood or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, something
Totally
crazy is
could've
going to
went
happen.
that way.
I did
thought it
not
was.
think that at all. I didn't think
No?
it was going to be violent. I really did. I thought it was going to be all like intrigue and
Oh no! I thought it was going to be like.
I thought it was going to be a bunch
No.
of mind games.
I
didn't
thought
think it was gonna
Oliver.
be-
I thought Oliver was going to be human sacrificed and like burned at the stake,
no.
and then they'd like serve him to the dogs or something. But no, it actually went even darker than I thought.
Right?
Well, I think that's
It's-
why I didn't super enjoy it until almost the end, or kind of midway,
Right,
like
and I-
3/4 of the way. The first time I
Mhm.
watched it, I was kind of like, what am I? There was times where I was like,
I can
what's
see that.
that?
I can see
Yeah.
that.
But I was kind of like, what is this? Just kind of a gross out movie? Like, what is this about? And then when I came to the realization,
Of what
then
was
I was like,
happening,
"Oh."
yes.
And then I watched it again and I loved it.
It's even better the second time. I'm not kidding. Yeah, Kelly, I was thinking the exact. That's something I really wanted to talk about today. Is that my second viewing was like, wow, and I loved it the first time. Don't get me wrong. And I in fact enjoyed all of it from the beginning. I really did.
Well, I
thought
think I'm
there's
someone
something.
who's like, I'm someone who's like a girl with a dragon tattoo kind of watcher or reader. I tend to like, if you don't catch me in the right at the beginning, like I sometimes will abandon, and I'm too
drift away,
impatient to wait for the exposition.
I've known a few people like that in my life. But
Yeah, I mean, But
I
if you-
just.
I need
For
to be
some
grabbed
reason,
right away.
from the very beginning of the movie, I knew there was something weird going on. It's like there's
Well,
something
yeah.
weird going
Oh,
on.
And
no
I hung
doubt.
in
There
there,
you go.
and then I was rewarded for my.
Oh yeah,
definitely-
absolutely.
Was not what
For
I
my
was
patience.
expecting, though.
Oh, not the first time at all. No, it was like,
Yeah.
whoa, where are we going now?
Okay.
Okay, so Felix meets the parents. He also meets Felix's sister Venetia and Elspeth's Elspeth is, that's hard to say. Elspeth's
Elspeth's
friend
There you go.
Pamela. Oh, Pamela was a trip.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
As
the
well
worst.
as Felix's American cousin Farley, with whom Oliver has had a tense relationship as classmates at the university. Okay. Rarely in my life have I hated a character more than Farley.
Farley.
I hated him. What did y'all think?
Agreed. Oh, just
Yeah.
he was but
Pretentious jerk.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Well, I think that was the whole thing. They were definitely setting up. You were meant to like hate this family
Oh yeah,
for the
but
most
boy,
part.
did I hate him. It was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, that was the thing. He was.
I didn't
he was
hate the-
so Mr. Like, this is not your family. This is,
well, but
It
I
also
think
wasn't
because
really his
he
family.
felt like
It
I think
wasn't, I know.
he felt like Oliver was encroaching on his territory when
Exactly.
it really wasn't.
usurping him. Yes, yes.
Right, because he's like, no,
It
I'm going to
was.
drain this family for all the financial
Yep.
status they have, and you
Yeah.
don't get a part in it. Yeah, you
exactly.
just forced your way in here, which is, I'm sure, what Farley did as well.
Oh
Right?
yeah. Well, I just hated Farley so much, and I knew, but I kept smiling because I'm like, this guy's
He's
gonna
get
get it.
his.
This guy's gonna get it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know.
he
I
does.
know. This
I
kind
love
of
the
movie.
way. I love the way he gets it too.
Oh
It's
yeah, it's
just,
so good.
so
Oliver,
awkward. It's so
you know,
awkward.
Oh, I know.
So
It's
many
so great.
awkward-
It's so great.
It is. I
Oh my
love
God, are we gonna
awkwardness.
get
And he
into the,
deserves it. Oh my God, he
Yeah,
deserves
yeah.
it. Not all of them deserve what they get, but he
Right.
deserves it.
Yeah.
Oliver quickly wins over the whole family, except for Farley, of course. You know, but his obsession with Felix is just getting bigger, and he's just, he's obviously obsessed. So, okay, so here's the famous scene that our friend Mari says, I can't watch this movie because I've heard about this scene.
Because it's the worst. This is the worst of all the scenes.
There's
Mom, if you're
no-
listening, skip
no.
there
ahead.
are one or two.
No.
There's three like jaw-dropping scenes in this
No,
movie. This
the
is one of
first
them.
one is the
Or-
worst one.
This
and
was
it
the
is kind of hard
worst.
to get
It arguably is by far the worst one.
because
Yeah.
I gotta
honestly,
agree,
every
y'all.
other scene, every
Yeah.
other scene, you know,
Well, the bathtub scene was still
No,
pretty
that's
freaking
the
Should we
weird.
even
bathtub is
talk
the-
about it? Should we just skip it? Do you?
No,
the
absolutely
bathtub-
not. We need to talk
Wait,
about
which one are we
it.
talking about? I'm talking about the bathtub scene is the worst
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is
Oh.
the absolute
No,
worst
I
one.
was talking about when
No.
he and Venetia.
No,
But you're
no,
thinking about
that's not-
outside on the
Yeah.
bench.
Come on, Keith.
Yes.
No.
Keith.
Isn't that funny?
That is not the worst
He
one.
had a mouth. He had a
Mm-mm.
mouthful of blood,
No.
man. His mouth was bloody.
Steve.
I would suck semen any
I
day
love
of the
this
week,
so much.
as opposed to like No, going down on a girl is like,
I love this so much. Luca thinks which scene is the worst. I'm like cracking up. I love it so much.
Oh no. Okay.
No,
Okay.
Keith,
And here's the
come
weird
on.
part.
No.
I love both scenes. I think they're.
I know they are.
No, the bathtub
But-
scene
No, the bathtub
literally
scene
is sort of like I was like, oh, I
it
have
probably
to
was already went down the
Oh,
drain. He's just drinking
God.
bath water,
No,
and
no.
it's diluted. It's diluted.
No,
It's diluted.
no,
And
no.
it's
No.
diluted.
So,
No.
so here's what
That is
happens.
just the
Here's what
most
happens.
disgusting.
Felix is sneaking a peek at Oliver is sneaking a peek.
Yeah.
Felix is in the bathroom because they share a bathroom. This incredibly grand, gorgeous bathroom. So Felix is masturbating in the bathtub, and then Oliver lustfully this is from Wikipedia. Lustfully drinks the semen-laced bathwater.
Yeah,
Well, okay,
it's
so
not
but
even
it was after
the-
he left. He was. I mean, we all do
not the
weird things in
semen.
our private, right?
It's upsetting me.
Okay. You know what's no? You know what bothers me more than the semen?
That's
The
what I'm
dirt.
saying.
No,
That's
the
what
dirt
I'm
and the
saying.
soap. You're drinking
That
dirt
is
and
what I'm
soap.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not upset about the semen. Like,
Yes.
go ahead, do that.
Oh, really? Hey,
I'm
you do
upset
your
about the
move.
bathtub itself.
Ugh.
That is disgusting
It's
and wrong.
this.
I
You
am
took a bath.
disgusted. That is the
Ugh.
grossest thing ever.
What doesn't
no.
kill you? What doesn't kill
No.
you?
Make you
No.
stronger.
I'm
What doesn't
fully
kill you
on this.
makes you pregnant.
No, no, I think that's the thing, Keith. You mistook me for what I'm upset about.
Maybe so. It's the dirt and the
It
soap.
is the filthiness
Oh,
of that. That is
I thought
the
it
most
was.
disgusting thing ever.
And of course, right from that, we go to the other scene that you're talking about.
See, that
Oh,
doesn't,
my-
I'm
That
like,
one
"Well,
doesn't.
whatever."
Okay. No. Okay.
So it's Oliver. He waves to Venetia, and she's walking out in the middle of the night, and he sees her outside his window, and so he goes downstairs, and there she is, and blah blah blah, back and forth, a little sassy, meet cute talk. He performs oral sex on her while she is on her period.
Oh my God! Come on,
Keith.
Kelly. That has
Keith,
that
you're
doesn't
a
register
straight
any
man.
effect on you.
Keith, you're a
I'm not a
straight man.
vampire though.
Well, apparently Oliver is, because he said he was kind of, didn't he? Didn't he say something?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
true.
That's right. He
Good-
said something.
Good
along
thing
those
I'm a
lines.
vampire, or maybe I'm a vampire, or something like that. Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Right. That
You
is
know what? I'm
shocking.
sorry.
Shocking.
Maybe I've
But
been
just as
through more
shocking
than
though
mine.
is the level to which he is willing to go.
Oh, I
in order
know.
To kind of win, to woo these people. It's
So
That
funny.
then
is
again-
quite an interesting way to go about
yeah. I
someone
mean,
to
way
like
to
you.
way to
I
prove
will
your
say.
allegiance.
That whole scene just blew
Whatever
my
it
mind.
takes.
That scene that blew my mind. I was like, I can't believe they're doing this, and I can't believe they're doing it on screen.
Well,
Well, I think they were trying to, be shocking for sure.
Well, I think they were. Yeah.
they accomplished
And
that.
they were.
But
They
it
did
also
it.
really,
They did it. They did it.
but it
did it.
also draws my attention for the rest of the movie. I'm like, what is he going to do next? What is
What
he going to
next?
go
What
through?
could he
But now
possibly do
he's capable of anything, right?
Right.
And obviously, male, female, it doesn't matter to him. We'll
He's
find out.
a clear
Also, It's like,
psychopath.
I'm
Clear
just going
psychopath.
for my goal. I don't care what I got to do to get there.
Mhm.
Farley, by the way, witnesses him doing the oral sex and tells Felix what he saw. So Felix confronts Oliver about this, and he claimed, and Oliver's like, nothing happened. Farley's just making stuff up.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, that night, Oliver goes into Farley's bedroom and makes advances on him and threatening him at the same time. And it works kind of.
Well,
So now we know he's willing to go male, female. I mean,
Oh, it
he'll
doesn't
do
matter.
whatever it takes. He'll
Whatever it
it
takes.
the next morning, James, the dad, kicks Farley out after getting a report from Sotheby's that Farley was going to sell some of James' valuable paintings. So supposedly Farley was stealing stuff from from James and was going to sell it to Sotheby's.
Oh
So
my
he's kicked out,
gosh.
which is,
Convenient.
yeah, very convenient. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
as the summer ends, Elspeth and James plan a party for Oliver's birthday because his birthday is coming up. Then Felix surprises Oliver with a trip to see his estranged mother, which makes Oliver go into a complete panic because when they get to his family's house in
There's
Prescott,
Dad. Back from
Felix
the
has
dead.
realizes that Oliver lied to him about everything.
Everything.
Oliver's father's alive. Neither one of them are addicts. They live in a respectable middle-class suburb. They're just a nice. It's Oliver the one who has cut them off and just cut them out of his life.
And it's at this moment that I know what his true intentions are. I get it now. I see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So even though Felix is really horrified and disgusted by all this, he's like, I'm not going to tell my family because I don't want them to be humiliated. But after your birthday party, you're out of here. You need to get out of here. So during the celebration of the party, which, by the way, I loved Oliver's costume, the horns with the jacket. I thought it was really, I thought he looked really good. He's like, you look cute, dude. But so he says, you got to leave after the party. But Oliver tries to make amends by saying, oh my God, I love you so much. And Felix says, you need to get out of here. And I think you need help.
Yeah, he's right. Unfortunately.
And also, I love how like none of them even knew his name. They were all partying.
Oh, I know, right?
Like birthday, and someone literally says, I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then they just kept on like at the end. All right, whatever.
They're just there because it's a party at Saltburn. They don't give a shit about
Exactly.
They don't even know who he is. Yeah.
Well, the next morning, Felix is found dead in the hedge maze. And Oliver implies that Felix's death was connected to Farley supplying drugs during the party. Like, oh, it's Farley's fault. And James takes out all the support from Farley and bans him from returning. So Farley is out now. And he deserved worse, actually. But anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
He deserved what Felix got, but we'll go.
It was nice to see him called out and like exposed in front of everybody.
And shamed, which he deserved it.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, then we have the scene where Oliver is mourning Felix and goes to the grave.
What's up with this, guys?
And basically,
someone explain this to me.
Has sex with the gravesite.
Somebody explain this. I don't
know that we can't, Keith.
Right.
He's not anyone in their right mind.
Like, did he drill a hole first at least?
My whole thing is, oh my God, dude, you're gonna be bleeding. I just. Dirt
it doesn't matter, man.
Dirt has rock, even if it's mud, dirt has rocks and stuff. You're gonna put your penis in that, and dude, you're gonna be like, mangled.
I'm not a penis haver, so I don't know, but it seems safe.
It is.
I guess you're not. You're not a penis haver. Okay.
No.
But come on.
I wouldn't do that if I had. I wouldn't just shove it in.
That is so funny. Like, oh my God.
I mean, it's shocking. Another shocking part is.
But I will say, and there's a couple of points I'm going to make along this, and one of them is I am very pro all of the full on male nudity. Full frontal.
Right?
Nudity.
Yeah. Wasn't it great?
Yes, because I always get frustrated and mad about how there's always full frontal female nudity. Always. You see women, and granted, I understand because they're pretty. I get it.
But
there needs to be more quality.
There's also some very attractive,
very pretty men.
Who cares if it's not pretty? I want to see it. Like I want both out there.
It's a very United States thing about being prude about nudity. It's a very United States thing.
That's for sure.
Exactly. So I'm all for full frontal male nudity, and this
one delivers, man.
Nudity.
But it's done so in a tasteful way, and it wasn't wasted either. As we'll see,
it was kind of
as we will see in the last. And the very end, we'll see too, but it's not done in a shocking way.
It's done salacious,
right? It's not done in any other way.
It's not salacious.
It's so that you understand the mind of this character is completely out of sorts. Yeah.
There's total meaning behind it.
Done really well.
I think the nudity also in the nudity in a Poor Thing with Emma Stone, where she's topless so much. She's top.
Is it good?
Oh, it's very good.
Okay.
Mari said, Mari Glaza, she said, after seeing that movie, I feel like I was on the swim team with Emma Stone. I saw her tits so much.
Listen, like that's
on the swim team.
I just think it's fair. It's fair
it
play.
Is fair.
So listen, Hollywood, more of this.
Let's have equality with, and stop being so freaked out about it. And like you said, the nudity in this is not to be nasty. You know what I mean? It's not salacious. It's not,
Exactly.
It's not,
Right.
But we'll get into that
I mean,
later.
there are
Okay.
some salacious things, but it's not the nudity.
But it's not the nudity. Yeah.
Oh, all right. You're right. It's not. Yeah.
Which was an amazing balance that she pulled off, the director, Yeah.
Interesting.
So after Felix's funeral, Elspeth insists that Oliver you need to stay here at Saltburn. And Venetia is just really disturbed about this. And she's like, Oliver, you're destroying our family. She called him a moth and a serf and a spider. And he tries to placate her, but eventually she's like, no. And she's like, you just keep acting more and more like Felix. Then the next day, Venetia's found dead, having killed herself in the bathtub.
Oh,
so now that's two of the children dead. Yeah.
Coincidentally.
So James bribes Oliver to leave. He's like, I need you to get out of here. And he's like, well, I think I need to stay for Elspeth. And he's like, no, I need you out of here. So he bribes him to leave and he accepts it. Then in 2022, Oliver reads about James' death in a newspaper. Then he has what appears to be a chance encounter with Elspeth at a cafe. Oh, what a surprise.
You come here too?
And this is when it's like really, I mean, he makes it, the way he reads his line, it's like really obvious. Oh yeah, I've been sitting here waiting for you, bitch.
Of course, right?
And she's like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. You got to come back to Saltburn. Then after spending several months with Oliver, Elspeth becomes terminally ill. And then at her deathbed, Oliver confides to Elspeth that he is responsible for all the tragic events at Saltburn. He orchestrated his meeting with Felix at Oxford. He even planned his encounter with Elspeth at the cafe later, which we could tell, And after which she left all her assets, including Saltburn, to him.
Of course.
Oh my God, that's all he needed. That's all he wanted.
Oh my God.
So he comforts her with words and then murders her by removing her life support.
And then tries to put her arm around. Can we have a moment though of my two favorite Elspeth quotes?
Oh, absolutely. What are they?
Okay, first, it was earlier in the movie, but still. So the very first one is when she's like, I used to be a lesbian, but women are so. It just wasn't for me because it's too wet and men are so wonderfully dry.
What? Yeah. Interesting.
I forgot about that one.
I didn't. Right. I was like,
my favorite quotes. And then my second quote, she was like, oh, that couldn't have been about me. That woman had a thirst for knowledge, and I've never wanted to know anything. I love Rosamund Pike.
She's my favorite character.
Elspeth. I just loved it.
She's my favorite character, without a doubt. She's my favorite character. Although Barry Keogh is my second favorite.
He's my first, man. Is the way that they wrote him, how crazy, off the wall, like what's he gonna do? I can't believe he did. Why did he? It's so I can't get him out of my head.
Reveal. This is where everything you find out everything.
Yeah,
all right.
And then he does his little.
What do you mean, Kelly? What do you mean? What are we talking about?
He comforts her, then murders her by removing her life support, and having assumed ownership of Saltburn and the Cat and Family fortune, he dances happily naked around the mansion to the song "Murder on the Dance Floor."
Oh my God!
And
this letting it fly, man. He's flopping all over the place.
One of the best final scenes in a movie I've seen in years.
Yeah.
This was like the 5th or 6th take they did. Actually, he said at first he was kind of like self-conscious.
Well, of course, it's kind of awkward.
Yeah. But he said after a while, he's like and he said by the time we got to that take, I was like, yeah, baby. And he,
he tell.
And I have to say, he's too young for me as far as to like be attracted to, but he's absolutely adorable. I can't help it. He's just like so adorable. Dance around it's mine, baby.
Right.
Oh, his victory dance.
Yeah,
victory dance.
Oh my God. Okay, so a little bit of background. Rosamund Pike actually lived in the Saltburn house while they were filming this. She actually lived there.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. That Minotaur statue, that weird statue in the maze.
That was wild.
It was designed using Barry Keoghan's body as a reference. So they used
really?
Yeah. Barry Keoghan spent a Belfast weekend with filmmaker Michael McNulty developing his Liverpool accent and drinking 20 pints for 20 hours straight.
What?
Oh.
A pint an hour? That's a lot of drinking.
One of the producers of this movie is Margot Robbie. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Know that.
Some of the film's marketing included intentionally short clips lasting less than 15 seconds, they were designed to act as tasters for the film and give away much less than a convenient trailer or even a teaser. And this is Margot Robbie's idea. She didn't want people to know too much about what they were getting into. And said, you know, so many trailers give you too much.
Right, yeah, right. Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Some real quick quotes from critics. Andrea Chase from Killer Movie Reviews: "A thing of grotesque beauty and sublime wit that is a testament to Ms. Fennell's talents as both a storyteller and a commentator on the absurdities of the human condition." Evan Saudi from Pop Matters: "Saltburn sparked discussion, but for all its stylized images and clever gender trope inversions, its queer promises are empty." Okay. I thought it was. I didn't expect anything queer. You know what I mean? As a gay man, I wasn't looking for the gay storyline. I just thought that was a sideline kind of. That was just one of his methods of getting to what he.
It was always in the back of my head, though, that
manipulation, but it wasn't.
Exactly. I don't think we're supposed to know whether he's gay or straight.
I don't think it
You know what I mean?
I don't think that was the point of this at all.
That's not the point. Exactly.
That's
That's
why
not the point.
I was like, I don't think it was like about that.
It wasn't. It was all about a way of getting what he wanted, which wasn't sex. It was more about.
So it didn't matter what
security.
his sexuality was, because he wasn't.
He only cared about himself in the end.
He wasn't doing that because of his desire for sex. It was calculated.
Yeah.
Although I will say, if I did have to choose one character that he was most attracted to in this movie, definitely Felix. I mean, he was the catalyst behind it, but he wanted his life, I think, more than anything else.
That's what I think too. Yes. I've got Robert Levin from Newsday said, "A weird, intense movie that has the courage of its convictions." I agree with that. But here's somebody who didn't like it very much. Obviously, Ian Thomas Malone. IanThomasMalone.com. "Saltburn is pretty and plenty of its audience will delight in being able to say they were in on the joke whenever the film resurfaces on social media. A viral movie, however, is not necessarily a good movie."
Interesting.
Which I liked it. Scores: IMDb 7.1, Amazon Prime 3.5 out of 4 stars. Rotten Tomatoes, tomato meter 71%, audience score 79%. Not so bad.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm a man of the people, finally.
Hey.
Instead of the critics. So, Kelly, would you recommend this movie?
Yeah, to certain people, not my grandparents.
Oh yeah, I don't think my mom would like this.
Not just anybody.
Mom, if you haven't already turned this off, don't watch this one. You won't like it.
Please, Mom, don't watch this.
Yeah. Keith, what about you? Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, but I think a certain group would enjoy it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Keith.
Well, I normally like movies where there's just I love movies that feature character transformation, and in this movie here, there seems to be that, but the beauty of this movie is that there was no transformation.
Exactly.
He was always this way.
Yeah.
He always in his head had this whole thing planned out, and he executed the whole thing, which is why
is in our head.
It's our head.
That's about it.
And so come to the realization.
Yeah.
I will admit though, I was a little bit underwhelmed when I first watched it, because I was expecting from all the social media buzz, I thought I was going to get into something else. But after kind of stewing on it and watching it a second time, I think it's a brilliant movie, and I really would recommend anybody. Yeah.
That's what I would say too. The second watching was way better than the first. And again, it was because I was impatient in the beginning, and I was like, okay, is this just all about this kind of like,
and where are we going?
Where crazy
are we going?
He's doing these crazy things. And I was like, okay, but that's kind of boring. That's how I felt about, what was that stupid movie? Infinity Pool. That's how I felt about Infinity Pool.
Oh yeah,
I didn't like Infinity Pool.
It was okay. I know what you mean, Kelly.
I felt like that was what it was about, and so I was wondering if that's what this was going to be for me. And so that's why I kind of at the beginning I was like, and then I kind of hung in there, and then when I finally got to the point
when things started happening, I was like, whoa,
okay.
Glad you stuck with it.
Yeah.
Yay! Well, of course, I recommend this because I recommended we do
But
this.
yeah,
So
watch it a second time. For
Yeah,
sure.
I
watch it
recommend,
right.
especially
Watch it
for the
twice.
second watch. The second watch is
Uh-huh.
really fun. Okay,
Right.
folks, you can find us at haveyouseenthis1.com, and you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at HYSTO or HYSTO1. Our podcast, you're able to get it at Apple and Spotify and Amazon Prime, just wherever you get your podcasts. We're out there. And if wherever you do find your podcast, please subscribe to us and leave a rating, hopefully a high one. We appreciate it, but we just want to know you're out there. And contact us, man. We'd love to hear from y'all. We love hearing from people. Okay, so next time, Keith, you say you have something new for me. What will we be watching next time?
So this is a movie that I watched when I was a kid, Jay.
Oh,
Get excited.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Again, I haven't seen it in a while, but man, I remember
Oh, God.
watching this, and it's like, oh, this is
age-old. Did this
one
age
of the
well?
best movies I think I've ever seen. I wouldn't even
Oh,
say
God,
that.
oh,
Okay.
God.
All right. The movie stars Fred Savage, Howie Mandel from 1989.
Oh, no.
It's called Little Monsters.
I've heard of this. Oh,
Have you
God.
heard of it? Okay.
my
Fred Savage's
God.
little brother, I think Ben Savage, is also in this. This is the first time I ever knew of him, but I don't know, man. It's like I said, it's probably been about 25 years since I've seen it. And I did say last time that I would watch these movies first before recommending them.
And then you just
I still,
and you did.
Someday I will, though. I will. I promise. I'm gonna give this one more go. Let's give it the old college try. Let's see what happens.
I love it when you do this.
Dear God.
Let's see. Who knows? There's sometimes, Jay, I'm like, there's no way you're gonna like this movie, and then you end up liking it somehow, and then vice versa. So we don't really know. We just don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's watch it and see. Let's go back and talk about it.
I already got a thing against Fred Savage right now because he's kind of famous now for being a shit. So
really?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, because
I will do my best to be non-partial and just,
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm a little over him right now. Just
okay,
kind of like
I hear
Kevin
you.
Spacey, So.
Oh gosh, no, gosh.
But he was just in a movie we just did. He was in The Boy Who Could Fly also. So
That's right.
You're on a Fred Savage bent right now.
That's right, dude. I don't know. Get ready. I'm gonna make you watch the entire season or season
Wonder
1
Years.
through 5 of Wonder Years.
That was a good
Really
show. I will admit.
That was a good show. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very good show.
Okay.
Well, we have to thank Kellie Arnold. Kellie, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, I love
It's
having
so
Kellie
great.
on.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
so
best.
great seeing you too. Yeah, please give Dave a big hug for me.
Yeah.
And give the little kitties a little smooch, and I'll give my dogs
Oh,
a
I
smooch
will.
on their snoot for you.
Smooch on their snoot.
And Keith, big smooches to Carissa and Liza and to Baxter too.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely, man. I sure will. Won't forget.
Okay, folks. Until episode number 196, my mind is just blown by this.
Okay.
196. Yeah, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino.
Keep watching movies.
Bye-bye. 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 Okay. Bye-bye. Okay.